Hi friends, I hope you're doing well, and I would like to greet you and congratulate you because you are the pioneers that are helping ground 5D on planet Earth. So today I have got a very esoteric topic to discuss with you, which is very important if you are an ascended twin flame with a specific mission of making changes to the archonic matrix, because we are dealing with a hidden enemy here. Okay, human beings are just the effect. This hidden enemy has done things to human beings. Are you getting me? And this hidden enemy has done things to the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Are you getting me? So when human beings are under the manipulation of these hidden forces, these archonic forces, what we call the jinns, what we call the demons, human beings are doing things, but they are being mind controlled as well. 60% human beings are not doing, 40% they are doing, 60% there is a puppet master behind who's controlling the puppets. So let's get back, okay? And I might sound very out there. No, friends, I'm the difference between me and people who don't get me is that I have an awakened Kundalini and I can see beyond the veil. Okay, so my third eye is pretty much activated and balanced, and I'm in such a place that not only have I cleared my own personal karma, I'm doing the karmic clearing for my ancestry and for my collective. That's why Twinflames incarnate, right? They incarnate for the karmic clearing for the collective, okay, and for the bloodlines, okay. So it is a social mission. It is a social mission, okay, and they are called divine soldiers. They are called divine soldiers because it is a difficult task when you try to make some changes in the software that the demonic forces have installed here. They're not going to like it. They're going to send their agents to attack you. Okay. So, anyways, today I want to discuss a very important esoteric topic regarding why the divine masculine suddenly flips, and why he rejects the divine feminine after they spend maybe a month or two in this beautiful bubble phase. So when the twin flames meet, they find each other, the Kundalini activates, the chakras activate, and they come for some time, they come into their true self, because they find the other part of their soul which is lost. And at this point, the divine feminine is in her best self, the divine masculine is in his best self, and these are the moments that they spend with each other that remains the motivation for the rest of the journey. Okay, these beautiful moments. The divine feminine and the divine masculine both remember each and every interaction, each and every phone call, message, text, what they have said to each other. Each and everything is remembered because this time period is the best self of both the people showing up. Okay, but it doesn't last because we have the karma to clear. Okay, we have a mission here, and we didn't come here just for the romance and for the high feelings. We came here to do the groundwork, which is the groundwork that is required to set up this new earth system, this ascended earth system. We have to ground the divine source codes that were originally designed for human beings to have a 12 chakra system. Okay, not just a 7 chakra system, but an activated 12 chakra system where their light bodies are activated, and this is called the Eden template, okay, or the new earth template. Okay, so we have work to do, friends, and when we have work to do, romance sometimes takes the side. Okay, it goes to the sidelines, and then on the work starts. Okay, so today I want to share with you today I want to share with you why the divine masculine main reason rejects the divine feminine. Okay, so after the bubble phase, what happens is the energies polarize. Okay, the divine masculine polarizes, the divine feminine polarizes. That's because the core moon activates. All the karma that is in the soul comes down to the physical reality. They polarize and they separate, and then each goes along their way to clear the karma. The masculine clearing the karma through physical ways, okay. The feminine usually clearing the karma through the emotional and spiritual methods, okay. Sometimes physical also, but just depends on what transits are going on in a chart. But mostly feminine clears the karma through spiritual tapasya and through the emotional purging. Okay? So, main reason I want to tell you today, friends, why the divine masculine rejects the divine feminine is not what it appears. There are so many other reasons that other twin flame teachers and guides have given you, and they are right. They are all right. Some say that the divine masculine goes unconscious, okay, to the twin flame connection, okay, and that is also correct. Some say that his karmic obligations come in, like his community, family, and other obligations come in, so he rejects the divine feminine. That is also right. Some say that his karma with the karmic soulmate or whatever other karmics are, they activates, and then he is bound to those women in his life. So he gets pulled by the karmics. Okay. Some say that he's so much focused on power and status that he wouldn't uh, risk that goal of his by being with a woman who demands that he ground his inner feminine energy, and he's not prepared to do the feminine energy ascension right now. He first wants to ground and come into a power position in his masculine self. So there are many reasons, okay. But today I'm not here to repeat the same reasons that other people have already told you, because you know that I come here with unique research, okay. And I share it with my community because that brings peace. Okay? It brings peace. It brings peace to the divine feminines, and it helps them with better decision making. It makes the twin flame journey more grounded, friends. Because if you don't know the answers, if you don't know the direction, right, then how are you going to believe in it? People will say, believe in the twin flame journey, don't give up on the twin flame journey, but you need to be able to see the direction if you're not going to give up, and if you're going to believe in this journey, and if you're going to finally achieve the mission. So I'm sharing all these secrets because of the collective goal of the twin flames, which is to complete a certain mission for which we came here. Otherwise we are dead, right? So I help so that you can donate to my channel and help me, and so that we can collectively achieve this mission, with the less people that give up, the more success rates that we have. Alright, so let's get to the point now. Finally, I will tell you the main reason why the divine masculine actually rejects the divine feminine is security. Okay, because the divine feminine is actually a soldier, and the divine masculine is also actually a soldier, but they have different roles. The divine feminine is a soldier on the spiritual level, like she's a spiritual warrior, and the divine masculine is a soldier on the physical level. He's a guardian, like Carl bearer, on the physical level. Okay, so he's a physical warrior. So the divine masculine actually rejects the divine feminine because of the security reasons. See, the both parts of the soul, they cannot be together even if they complete their personal work. Okay, say he does his personal healing and you also do the personal healing. Still, both parts cannot be together in a physical relationship until each of them and the shared soul together clears up the collective karma. So recently in my recent videos I have been talking about collective karmic clearing. What is that? Collective karmic clearing is basically ascension out of this polarity matrix altogether. It is a type of life where you essentially ground in the 5D timelines, okay? So, it is the security aspect because of which the divine masculine cannot be with the divine feminine, because the divine feminine and divine masculine do not exist in a codependency. They are not dependent on each other, they are equal partners, they are king and queen, okay? So the divine feminine, she has to play her role, do her responsibility, which is achieving the spiritual security, which is ascension out of the matrix, which is clearing the collective karma for both parts of the soul. And the divine masculine then awakens the twin flame journey and starts playing his role, and his role is the physical level security of both parts of the soul. Do you understand? The divine feminine secures the shared twin flame soul on the spiritual plane, and the divine masculine secures shared twin flame soul on the physical plane. So how he can come and play his role if you don't play your role? See, you are a queen, you are not a beggar, okay? You are not someone who says, okay, do me a favor. No, you bring 50% of the value to the table, and he brings 50% of the value to the table. Without you, he is not there, and without him, you are not there, okay? So, what happens is like while the divine feminine, okay, is doing all the spiritual work, okay, the divine masculine is holding the strong grounding energies. That's why he's successful in his work, that's why he gets married and has kids, because it's mandatory that one part of the soul holds the grounding energy. So don't judge him for that, don't judge him for that, accept that part. It is a necessary part of the mission. He has to get married, he has to have a kid, he has to ground emotionally, financially, socially. Even though he's grounding in karmic matrix, he has to ground because that's a necessary part of the matrix. It might be something that you don't like, but it's a necessary part of the process. He has to ground very, very early on in the journey, and that is the reason why usually when twin flames meet, one of the partners or both are married. Usually it's one. Okay, so the divine feminine does her work. Okay, she achieves spiritual security, and once she has achieved the spiritual security, okay, only then the divine masculine can come in and he can physically bring in the union. So the divine feminine spiritually brings in the union. She gives nothing to both the souls. She first liberates her soul, okay, and then she liberates the twin flame soul, because once she herself is liberated and she becomes the higher self, she becomes the Ardhanarishwar, then the divine masculine soul gets liberation very fast, because I told you last time it doesn't take more than 9 months to 1 year for his ascension kundalini to reach from root to crown. Okay, you already know, those who are experts, those who have been in the kundalini ascension circles, you know that there are different types of kundalini ascension. Kundalini ascension that happens slow, and kundalini ascension that happens fast also. Okay, so the divine feminine is the one who experiences the slow ascension because she has major of the stuff to clear. Okay, she has to face the major obstacles on the spiritual level, because all the bloody jinns come and attack her. Okay, divine masculine is is rescued by the divine feminine on the spiritual level, and the divine feminine is rescued and saved by the divine masculine on the physical level, because the divine masculine is the one who brings in the wealth, the divine masculine is the one who brings in the security, the divine masculine is the one who brings in the social status, okay, but the divine feminine is the one who doesn't give up on the process. The divine feminine is the one who sees in the darkness for years without end. She's the one with the faith and the unconditional love. The divine feminine is the one through the the source codes of the divine feminine energy to the sacred Magdalene codes. She liberates her own soul and the soul of the divine masculine from the matrix. Because if she doesn't do this, what happens? If she doesn't give moksha to her own soul, if she doesn't give moksha to her twin flame soul, then what happens? Then what happens is when the twin flames come together, the matrix attacks the twin flames. And this phenomenon is observed when the divine feminine's Kundalini awakens and the Kundalini ascension starts. That time she goes through psychic attacks. So alone, when she's alone and her Kundalini is ascending out of the matrix, that time there are psychic attacks. So if they are together before the ascension happens, then imagine how many more intense psychic attacks will be there. So it is very important to build a security shield for twin flames, okay? And that is the job of the divine feminine. Now my divine masculine, he is a high level police officer, okay? So he has physically manifested the true identity of my soul, okay? I am a spiritual warrior. He is a warrior on the physical plane, okay? So every twin flame doesn't have to be in some type of a security department, you know. But that is the general role of the twin flame, the masculine twin flame and the feminine twin flame. Okay. So if he is a knight in shining armor on the physical level, then she is a priestess. Okay, she is the priestess. Okay. So friends, this is what I have to share with you. Okay, because it's very very important to understand the twin flame journey, and especially because this is the revival of the ancient information. This knowledge is lost knowledge. This is the knowledge of the gods and goddesses that was lost on the planet. Okay, we are bringing it back. Okay, and trust me, it's not an easy process for us, because for the most of our life we basically isolate ourselves from the matrix. We only interact with the world when it's necessary to learn some lessons or it's necessary to clear some karma. Otherwise, we are basically, you know, even when we are amongst people, we are still aloof. Okay. So, my twin is very particular about this. He never opens up himself to anybody except some spiritual people, that too in foreign lands, okay, not here in India. He's so smart. I mean, he doesn't open up his spiritual self to anybody in the country where he is. He talks to people about spiritual things from foreign countries who are far away, not in India, not in our country, and who are into all this type of work. Okay, so that is the kind of security he maintains for himself, because he knows all these things. Okay, somewhere deep inside, all the knowledge of the divine feminine is also belonging to the divine masculine. He can access all my knowledge if he tunes into his feminine aspects. He can get access to whatever I know, and as and when it is required, he will get this information. So whatever I'm learning is automatically going to him. Okay, just as when a woman gets married, all her husband's wealth is automatically her wealth and her kids' wealth, right? Likewise, all the spiritual knowledge of the divine feminine is also the knowledge of the divine masculine. Okay, and but he has to be able to tune into it. Okay, that's the only obstacle. He shouldn't be so engrossed in the matrix that he cannot tune into it. So I digress. Now, let me come back to the point. This is the main issue, friends. This is the main issue. Security. Okay, the divine feminine needs to protect the union from the matrix agents' attacks on the spiritual level, and the divine masculine protects the union. Divine masculine protects the union from the matrix agents' attacks on the physical level. So both of them are equal partners in this journey, and the divine masculine cannot accept you, which is why he rejects you until you come to the level of the Shakti. Who is Shakti? She is the security chief on the spiritual level for the one shared soul. Okay, so when you actually clear your ancestral karma and become Shakti, not only do you provide the security for your own soul, but you provide a security for your twin soul by liberating the soul. Mukti. Okay, so it is liberating both the souls from this world of soul fragmentation. Okay, and those of you who are connected with the Hindu culture, the Indian culture, there is a story of Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati. So Goddess Parvati really wanted to learn all the secrets of the Tantra system, the Nadi system and the chakras. So Lord Shiva had told her, "You are still young, give yourself some time, you will mature, then I will teach you." But she was very eager. She was very eager to know all the tantric secrets. So she said, "No, I want to complete the soul merge. Okay, I want to complete the soul merge." He said, "You are not capable enough." She said, "No, I still want to complete the soul merge." So we started with the sadhana, the tantric sadhanas, and in one of the sadhanas, Lord Shiva takes her to a cave, and in that cave, he takes her into a trance state and makes her aware of all her soul fragments of the past lives. Okay, and that is the time she gets really, really scared. And this is why most of the teachers here on YouTube never tell you that the main reason why your twin flame rejects the divine feminine is the security reason. Who talks about soul fragments? Who has the, like, can you talk about something like this in front of children? Can you say that we are living in a world of zombies? This is a reality of the living dead, my friends. Souls are not embodied fully. There is partial soul embodiment. There is soul fragmentation in most of the people. And that is why people drain energy. That is why all these crimes happen. That is why all these relationship issues happen. That is why babies are abandoned. That is why women are divorced and abandoned. That is why all the abuse happens against the feminine energy, because we are living in a reality of zombies, of fragmented cells. Okay, this is actually the night of the living dead, this matrix. How many YouTube teachers can tell this right on front? That's the reason some of them even know this secret. Security is the main reason why divine masculine rejects divine feminine. Security from whom? Some of them know these secrets, but they are not able to tell, because they are not able to tell people that the world that you see around is a dangerous world. The world that you see around, people are having entity attachments. The world that you see around is actually mind controlled by the archons and the jinns. The world that you see around, people drain each other's energies by linking into those chakras where there are karmic blockages, and they take your power away, they take your light away. They basically feed off your soul energy. Who will be comfortable listening to this reality? So, friends, this is the main reason: security from the soul fragments, security from the matrix, security from the energy training patterns of people. Because when we see two twin flames living together, if your twin flame, divine masculine, accepts you and starts loving you, then the pair will be attacked like anything. Because even if people are not consciously attacking, they are subconsciously attacking. And this phenomenon is observed. I'm repeating the same thing what I've said a few minutes back. This phenomenon where the security issues triggered, where the twin flames are attacked, this is observed mostly when the Kundalini awakens in one of the twins or both the twins, and the Kundalini starts to ascend. So whenever the Kundalini starts to ascend, the matrix attack. people will just attack, because what is happening is the fragmented soul aspects that are linked into your light body, into your chakras, and are basically feeding off your energy are not being fed anymore, because the Kundalini is cutting the psychic cords. As it ascends, the Kundalini is cutting the psychic cords. So they are denied their energy supply. So what they will do? They will go into a rage and they will start to attack you. That is why your family members start to attack you, your neighbors start to attack you, the system basically starts to attack you. And imagine when this ascension process is not completed, and in that situation twin flames come together, how much they are going to get attacked. Think about it, how much they are going to get attacked. Twin flames are fifth dimensional souls. They cannot exist in a 3D matrix. They come in the matrix, they split, they take on karma, they take on collective karma, they take on karma of the difficult ancestral bloodlines to clear it, to bring awareness to the system, and to teach about these things, and also to contribute in some very specific ways that is particular to the twin flame pair in the ascension of the planet Earth. That could be discovering, making a scientific discovery. It could be working for some NGO, it could be opening up their own NGO, it could be contributing to the ascension process to a particular movement that is only known to the twin flame pair. Okay, so friends, I want to really drill in this concept with you. I just don't want to suggest this concept in one of the videos in like 2-3 minutes. I want to drill this concept deep inside. We are living in a world of fragmented people. And I'm not the first people who has said that. There is another channel called Natural Mystic, and even she talks about it in one of her videos, where she just briefly mentions it, not like making a video about it for like 30 minutes, like what I'm doing here. Because as I told you, I just have this energy, I have this very strong energy of Saturn and Ketu, and I just say the reality as it is, you know. So, friends, this is the reality. The divine feminine needs to ascend the shared soul. The divine feminine needs to ascend both her soul and her twin flame soul out of the matrix and achieve a certain level of security, and that she can do only after she becomes Shakti, and only then the divine masculine returns, because at that point he recognizes that, oh my god, this woman is my twin flame because she is a Shakti. This woman liberated me. This woman is a tough level woman. Okay, so he recognizes you, okay, that you gave the liberation to the both of them, okay, and only then he shows up on the physical level. And let me tell you one thing: whatever the divine masculine does, good or bad, it is controlled by the unconscious mind. So most of the time he doesn't know what he's doing and why he's doing. So if he rejects you, he doesn't know why he's rejecting you. It's not something conscious. So don't take it personally. Now I've explained to you why the divine masculine rejects the divine feminine, and it is because they cannot live in a matrix of soul fragmentation, where there is karma in the soul and where they are susceptible to attacks by matrix agents. Okay, that's the reason. Okay, so he loves you, yeah, he loves you, but you have to prove to be Shakti and give security to both of you, basically from this karmic matrix and soul fragmented entities. You have to make sure that the soul is united and energetically sealed from the energy leakages to the entity attachments, and have achieved the purpose of the connection, the role of the divine feminine, you have proved that you are Shakti, you are divine feminine, then the divine masculine recognizes you, then the divine masculine will come and ground in the physical reunion of the soul, and then you can start working on the divine mission that is given to you. So friends, with this I will end my video. If you like this video, then please give it a like, subscribe to my channel, say a thank you, donate to my channel, put down your comments. Okay, I'm really looking forward to the donations. I've not been getting donations from you friends, but I'm pretty sure that I will get them somewhere in the future. Okay, so with this I will, because every soul has the time period in their life when the karma comes back, right? If you've taken too much, then the karma comes back. I'm not talking about just this channel, from anybody. It could be from your mother, it could be from your dog, it could be from your neighbor, it could be from your teacher. If you don't keep the give and take balance, then somewhere that karma comes back, and you have to, that time people go and they do the pujas and they do the donations and then they spend in the hospitals and something. What is that? That is the karmic balancing. So instead of the karmic balancing happening in a negative way in the near future, better you only keep the energy balanced first. So that's why I say I'm sharing some very important information here. So be in the divine consciousness of balance, unity consciousness, and feel free to donate to the channel and like, subscribe. There are some people who just watch the videos and have not even subscribed. Okay, and share your comments, okay, on this. What do you think about this security issue being the main issue? Because see, this security issue being the main issue why the divine masculine rejects this twin flame is, you are able to grasp this concept only at the level of the third eye and the crown chakra when you understand how the system operates. Before that, you're like, why he rejected me? Why he rejected me? He loves me also, yet he rejects me also. And you feel the love, you feel the sexual pull, you feel that unconditional love of your twin, and yet he rejects you. Why? Because you cannot unite in a world with soul fragments. Okay, so bye for now, friends, and I'll see you